I picked up TMNT on the GameCube today and Beyblade on the Game Boy Advance, but this isn't about those retro games. No, this is about Star Fox. What a wonderful game this Star Fox is on the Nintendo Switch too, and what an interesting video this is about to be because it's gonna be like my first impressions, but also a review at the same time because I did roll credits after one session, and it's really funny hearing like the conversation going on online right now about this game. You know, being a $50 to $60 game, and it's just like way too short, way not enough content, and I just really don't understand that at all because we all knew this was going to be a one-to-one remake of Star Fox. I mean, I guess we hoped it was going to be exactly a one-to-one remake. And I'm not the biggest hardcore like Star Fox guy. Like I played a lot of Star Fox 64 back in the day on the Nintendo 64, but man, it has been years since I've played Star Fox 64. And back then, like I was just a kid. Like I didn't even know that like some of the things I thought maybe they added into this game, I didn't even realize were in the original one. And yeah, so I feel like I have a pretty unique experience because on my first playthrough of this game, I accidentally took the hard route. I just want to like show you real quick. So I accidentally took the hard route. Of course, it was normal difficulty. You don't have expert unlocked till you get all the medals. But I did normal difficulty, and I wasn't gonna do this. I wanted like I knew because of like the Nintendo Direct and just like YouTube in general over the years, I knew that there was going to be that secret path through the waterfall at the beginning of the game. Maybe I took it once as a kid. I'm not sure, but so maybe I've been to Sector Y before, like once. I'm not really not sure. I'm not nostalgic for Sector Y, but I don't know. I guess maybe I was playing well. I did whatever criteria was needed to get to the waterfall, and like I wasn't gonna do it, but like Falco was like nudging me towards it. I thought like I had to. Like I don't know. Maybe I could have went the other way or not, but I went through it. And so like what I'm getting at is I never took hard mode path. So every single level here that I played, Sector Y, Aqua, Zones, Sector Z, Area 6, Venom 2, it was all new to me. 100%. I've never played any of these levels before. And that's what I think is like the beauty of Star Fox and what maybe a lot of people don't get. It was an hour and a half. I think it took me to beat the game because I got tripped up on Sector 6 for a bit. Honestly, hard mode I didn't think was that hard. And actually, let's just go back real quick. So I did that. Sector Y, I think there, I saw it after I beat the game. I went through looking at the metal criteria that there's a branch path. I don't know the criteria of the branch path for Sector Y. I did whatever I was supposed to do. Aquas, I think you just play that normally. Zones, this is the one I think where a cat shows up again if you played the hard mode or not. Like I don't remember the other paths, right? And that's the beauty of this game is what I'm going to be getting at. But like there's like these searchlights, and they're like shoot out all the searchlights, and so I just shot out all the searchlights, not thinking anything of it. Sector Z, you have to protect the Great Fox from missiles. They say to protect the Great Fox from missiles, and I'm like, okay, like so I did that. Of course, there I lost Peppy, and none of my scores are good. I earned no medals on this one. Like I beat hard mode, and I got the secret ending, which like I didn't even know was a thing. But and yeah, like Venom 2, like the final fight against Venom, like that's like the part of the game I know, like I remember the most. And then like I do the fight of Venom, and it's Venom 2, and so then there's like the big brain like open world area, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, is this like how the game was, or did they added something new? And so like I don't know, I find that really unique and about this game because like yeah, people are saying this isn't worth it. I have no idea if they're just playing this game once and rolling credits and calling it in. Like really, this is an hour and a half long game because like I'm looking at this again, like maybe you played a lot of Star Fox, like, and you played this path before, like that's cool. But like either way, I played this path, and then like after there's like the challenge mode, and like you have to get all the medals in like the normal game to unlock expert mode. But there's also an additional challenge mode for all the levels. I've done 6 out of the 15 levels, so like I'm going through, and there's like still 9 levels that are locked out. And so there's like I know there's 3 different paths. I did the top path, and there's like a middle and bottom path. So I at least have like 3 more playthroughs of this game. And so like yeah, and an hour and a half like per play. What that brings it to like 4.5 hours. There's the online multiplayer, which is like online multiplayer. You can like have infinite amount of hours. I don't know if I'm gonna play. I haven't played online multiplayer yet. I don't know if I will because I don't have an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription at the moment. And just like looking at what I'm gonna be playing for like the rest of the year, I don't know if I'm going to get one right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pay for a year right now. There's a lot of non-Switch games coming out later in the year that I don't know. So yeah, but maybe I'll play online. I don't know. I kind of want to. But yeah, I don't know this this game with all the medals and like the achievements, like I feel like that's gonna keep me coming back to it. And that's the thing; it's an arcade game. It's meant to be beaten in one sitting. And as I started this game yesterday and finished it, I just felt so refreshing. I sat down there, I'm like rolling the credits. In other games, I would still be in the tutorial, but in this game, I rolled the credits, and I don't know. I feel like that was so refreshing, and I know there's all this replay value that's coming up, and even then, like on top of that, I kind of feel like I'm not like trapped into this game, like big open world slop games where it's like it's a 60-hour long game, and you get like 20 hours into it, and then you stop playing, you try to play something else, and then you come back to that game and you feel like you have to just start all over from scratch because you forgot the controls, you forgot like the map layout, where things are, what exactly you did. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you felt that way before. I know I felt that way so many times, but this, let's say I do like half the challenges and decide to like, all right, I'm gonna play a different like game on Switch, which is very similar to how it was on N64, right? I hit Star Fox 64, play through it, swap out the cartridges for something else, and maybe I play a little bit of Mario Kart or like around a Mario Party or just like Mario 64, right? Like you play through this game and then like also then go do something else, and like you can play like multiple games in one afternoon. And I feel like I can I don't feel trapped in this game. Like I can do half the challenges and I can go play something else. And then maybe if I want to come back and play this, all I have to do is run through the game again, an hour and a half, and I'm onboarded back to like, all right, I remember how to play this game again. I remember what I'm doing. Of course, like high level stuff with the medals. Yeah, sure, you probably have to like memorize the levels and like where the enemies are and all that. But that's just kind of grinding at that point. Like just to get back, get to that, just to get to that point to start grinding again. Just play through the game once, and like I don't know, that's beautiful. And I think it's just so. I feel like some companies should just be bold and release like an arcadey game like this. Uh, it's awesome, and it's refreshing. Like yeah, it's a 1-to-1 remake. I haven't played Star Fox in a long time, so maybe I'm cutting some slack 'cause I don't really like remakes all that much. But Star Fox is in a weird situation where this franchise has truly been like dormant, and we had the Mario Galaxy movies, so bringing Fox back and all that. And at first, at the reveal, the character designs felt like real ugly. I was like, why didn't you just make it look like the Mario movie? Like when they did, like, well, the character was great in the movie, and then you had like that animated, like bit that they had, and it just looked awesome. And this was like everything. Everyone's reaction was like, wow, like that is real strange. But after playing through it, the way like the character models and the graphics all like mixed together, it feels great. And I'm like, I agree. Like this is a good looking Star Fox game. Like I get behind it. I had no issues with like the voice acting or anything like that. I just thought it was a fantastic game, and I just really hope that this game is. I hope it does well enough. I hope that a lot of it, the effort was to revitalize the franchise, and we get a Star Fox 2. Like, yeah, I don't want this to be the only Star Fox game we get Nintendo Switch 2, right? I hope we get a Star Fox 2. Maybe that's a remake of Star Fox 2 that came out in the Super Nintendo Classic. I don't know. Or maybe it's a brand new thing, and like they bring Crystal in and all of that. And just like expand on it. Like they already have different kind of vehicles, like the land vehicle, which I didn't play that level, but the submarine vehicle. Or maybe like they just expand on it, get some more levels like this, get some boots on the ground level. I love Star Fox Assault. I don't know. I think this is a fantastic remake, and so like I don't know, the whole value thing. I measure in entertainment values, and yeah, so far I've only played like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Like I said, I was tripped up on Area 6, that final boss, which yeah, that was like a great moment actually, because I thought the game was almost too easy, even though I was playing like the hard mode. That was a great moment. I had like I like 10 lives at the time, and it felt bad when I lost a life. I felt like I like lost the game, like I shouldn't, like it didn't count anymore. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that kind of stuff? Like I lost some lives, but I didn't use any continues, so is it still valid? I don't know. Part of me just felt like unsatisfied, but it's like this like giant circle disc, and he's got three tentacles going, and he's like going and he's going clockwise, and that's like the way like I was like dodging was clockwise too, like doing like some barrel rolls, dodging out of the way. And it took me a while to realize that if I go counterclockwise and start dodging, then when his tentacles swipe down, I have a better chance of dodging. But one other thing I didn't like notice, like as I was like replaying it and like trying to figure out the boss, were like the claws going. I thought I had to shoot the claws, and I didn't know I could just shoot the tentacles. That was a huge moment too. And then like you do like two cycles of that, and then he shoots out a laser, and then he opens up, and then like there's these electric balls that go fast, and once you shoot those out, his eye, which is red the entire fight, goes yellow, and then you can hurt him. And I was trying to like spam bombs on him, but like the bombs didn't work. Just like using like just the laser like would just melt him. That was the hardest part of the whole game for me. And like after I like beat the game, I looked online to see what other people were saying about the game. Like, because I'm like wondering, like, is the game easy? Did they nerf it? Like, I thought I did like the hard mode on accident. I got the secret ending, and I was just like, I'm like, am I just so good at video games now? Am I like good at Star Fox? Like, there's no way. Like, I got no medals or something. I do not think I'm like good, but I thought like this was really hard. And a lot of people are saying that the hardest part of the game is the Star Wolf fight at the beginning of Venom 2, which like I was like, really? Like I had no issues with that. Like my biggest issue with that was like I was just like staying alive the whole time. Like I don't know, somehow I was maybe dodging them very well, or I was never worried about dying really. I was like trying to figure out how to hurt them because I kept charging my beam and shooting them. That doesn't do anything. You have to just use your like vanilla like laser and just like keep like pressing and spamming A and just shooting like one shots at them, and like the charge didn't work at all, which I was like real confused, and so I was just like stuck in that for a bit. So like the time, if there's like a time limit bonus or whatever challenge, I did not do good on that one, but I by no means thought the Star Wolf fight was difficult. So it's really interesting this game, like just reading about how other people are having different experiences with it and like what they find difficult and like what I found difficult. It's really interesting. But yeah, all of this, I've only done one path. I haven't even done the challenge mode. I haven't gone into a level and actually try to get medals. Like now I know the medal criteria. I think like Corneria over here, I got like 122, and I kept everybody alive, but like I need like 150 for like a medal. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm probably gonna do like the other two paths first and unlock all the levels, and then like go back and like, okay, let's try to get the medals on Corneria. This is the first game, and I love that kind of stuff. Like that, I played Sonic Forces earlier this year. If you've been watching the channel or not, and like that was the same kind of thing. Like I know it's like checklisting and it's like achievement hunting, and I've definitely been addicted to achievements before. I still like engage with achievements, but at the same time, like the whole that's what I like about these kind of arcadey games, and especially this one, because you can just beat the game in an hour and a half, and it's very satisfying. It's like watching a movie, right? Like you pay $20 for a movie and for an hour and a half, where you go to the theater and pay like $10 for an hour and a half, but like this like isn't worth it. And I got it on Walmart. They had $10 off Match the Digital, and I thought it was just for $50. I think it's a great value. I think it's a great game in the Nintendo Switch library. Again, especially it's like right there with Mario Kart World for me. Like I didn't like complete Mario Kart World the way I would like to. Like, I didn't 100% the map. I didn't even get all like the 3 gold medals on every racetrack, which is what I normally do in like the Mario Kart games. I was just hanging there waiting for DLC for me to come back and revisit and just like riding the bike, right? This is what Star Fox is. Maybe it wouldn't be like riding a bike, but you can just like replay the game in an hour. And again, like even like past experience on N64, this game's so replayable. In fact, it makes me want to play the N64 version. I wish that's the one thing I wish this game had was like, I know you could get NSO online, but it's like it'd be nice to just own the N64 one on here too with the old graphics, like 4:3 and all that. Honestly, I would have liked the old graphics in 16:9. I think that'd be really cool. Or like, that Halo style, Halo 1 anniversary where you can just like toggle the graphics. I think that could have been really cool for this game. But yeah, absolutely recommend this. I don't know if I would consider this a system seller. I do consider Donkey Kong Bonanza a system seller, but like, yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza is a longer game. And like, I don't think that's like, yeah, this isn't a longer game. And that is probably one of the reasons why I wouldn't consider this a system seller. But like, this plus Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think that's like such a good combo for the Nintendo Switch 2. And even like Mario Kart World, like those 3 games, I feel like if you have interest in those 3 games combined, it's absolutely worth getting a Nintendo Switch 2. Again, a fantastic game for the Nintendo Switch library. I hope the Zelda Ocarina of Time remake gives me these kind of feels, and it's very similar where it's basically 1-to-1, and they very tastefully and smartly add to the game, right? Like the challenge mode, even though I haven't done it, I'm just commenting on it. So maybe I'll do another video following up on my progress on that and like a deeper review on how that experience goes. But I'm looking at the challenge mode, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I want from this game. And saving, like as I like played through it, one of the biggest reasons why I haven't played Star Fox 64 on my analog 3D is because I couldn't save. Yeah, I would have to probably do like NSO new save states. But like, yeah, the game takes an hour and a half. I just don't. I never get that time like as like an adult. With a job and kids and all that. Like I just don't get that kind of time to game. I can game frequently, just shorter sessions, and like that's the only reason why would need like a save state. But this, yeah, you can save, and like even like in my playthrough, um area 6, which was the first one that I lost, of course, like that one, once I started playing that one, I had to go do like adult stuff, and I had to save the game and turn it off and come back to it later in the day. And I don't know, maybe I was just like having to rewarm up or something. That's why I lost. I don't know, maybe it just like ruined the vibe, and if I just never quit, I never would have lost a life. And what a shame. So yeah, uh how would I rate it? Would I rate it? I don't know. Is it like a 10 out of 10? 9 out of 10? Maybe not a 10 out of 10. I don't know. That seems so cheap because it's like, is the N64 a 10 out of 10? Like it's the same game, right? I've just had a good experience. I feel like I got really lucky playing the game and literally doing levels I've never played before. And yeah, I don't know. I think there should be more games like this, right? Like I'm not saying like open world slop games are bad by any means. It's just like it's nice to have the variety for every open world game, like have like an arcadey game, and that way it's like, yeah, even so, like, you could be in the middle of an open world, a 6 hour open world game, and then just like if you're getting like tired and you don't feel like just like going down the checklist, just hop in like one day and just like for an hour and a half, just play through Star Fox, and then go back, and you feel like you got a full experience from this, even though there's still so much more left to experience, and that's what I love about it. So I don't know. Fantastic game, fantastic release. The whole. I don't know. Maybe I underestimated like the modern graphics for it. It looks beautiful, and I just had a great time. And it's refreshing. It's just so refreshing, and something that like modern gaming is missing is these shorter games. And I know the price point is always like a touchy subject with it, but I don't know. People were saying this should be a $20 game. I would think the $20 version would be just the N64 graphics and 16 by 9. That's what I think with the 20. And these graphics are like, yeah, it is. It's nice. I dogged on like the Halo remake with the graphics, but like I don't know. We already have Anniversary, so like the leap from Anniversary to Halo Campaign Evolved isn't as drastic as N64 Star Fox to Nintendo Switch 2 Star Fox. It's a huge leap. And I don't know. I kind of hope there's more N64 remakes like this. N64 is such a great system in terms of scope of the games and very replayable. And it'd be great to see some of that in the modern era again. So let me know what you guys think about Star Fox down in the comments. Have you picked it up yet? Have you been enjoying it? What path did you take? Or have you got the secret ending yet? And did the higher up path? Let me know. And just like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Later.